Blompier, Blompier, he took the tripod, I feel betrayed. He dresses like he is blind, I can't believe he's verified. Look out, he is the Blompier. Happy birthday, Adam. Go f*** yourself. Yours sincerely, this sick guy.
Welcome to day 4 of 5 WTF Moments videos. Let's take a look at a bit of WWE SmackDown Live. Get in there. My Christ, this week's dragging on a ton, isn't it? First of all, let's start off with something that's got absolutely nothing to do with WWE SmackDown Live, but was announced just before the show kicked off, so you know, it counts. Get this right, Stephanie McMahon fined Brock Lesnar $500 for putting a massive gash on Randy Orton's head and making him show brain. Not show brain out of his shorts like Neville did, literally show brain out of his head. $500. Oh, how will Brock cope? It's not as if he's just been paid a reported $6 million for his UFC fight, is it? 500 bahts, that's just a drop in the ocean. It's spare change down the back of the sofa for the lad. Honestly, the worst punishment would have been Stephanie slapping him upside the head, because I've heard that fucking hurts. Hurts a lot more than a $500 fine. Nonsense. So WWE SmackDown Live opened up with Rhino congratulating Apollo Crews inside the locker room. He deserves it, apparently. He deserves what is the question I'm asking, because as far as I can see, it's Chris Jericho's... Wait for it. Apollo, of course, he lost to The Miz at SummerSlam on Sunday, so why does he need any congratulations? Congratulations for still having the job because he's got zero personality! Probably. I know I'm a really bad human being for focusing on the aesthetic appeal of the new championships in WWE rather than what they represent, but those new belts on SmackDown, they all look the fucking same as what we've already got. Aye, it's a bit lazy on WWE's part, don't you think? There should be exclusive designs for Raw, exclusive designs for SmackDown. I can understand that they don't want to give preferential treatment to one of the brands, so in that sense making them all the same does make sense. But it just seems cheap and fucking lazy, doesn't it, eh? Cheap and fucking lazy. Dan and Shane gave Heath another opportunity by entering into that WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship tournament thing. All he need to do is find a partner. If he wins the tournament with that partner, he gets a contract. There's another opportunity. They've gone back on the word. They do that a lot these days, don't they? The lying set of bastards! Now, this is still a WTF moment because we've had a barren spell in recent times, but there was no less than 5 fucking WhatCulture signs at WWE SmackDown Live, all dedicated to me. Do you know why? It's because I'm a sick guy. I'll never get tired of saying that because it's so fucking true. So sick, so sick. That bastard gorilla, the noble Harambe, was back on WWE television this week in the form of a sign. I'm going to repeat the same gags I did on WWE Raw's WTF Moments because I'm fucking tired of doing WTF Moments videos this week. This is the 4th in 4 days and I've got one more to do, so fucking deal with it, right? I guess that there is the new gorilla position in WWE. I guess if there was loads of those signs, it would be a gorilla monsoon, a monsoon of gorillas. There's the pro wrestling gorilla. I might as well give you a new one then as well. I guess that sign was made with a gorilla press. Me. Some fella from American television called Chris Lee is calling himself the Mouth of the South. Au contraire, mon frère, that is not your nickname. That nickname belongs to Jimmy Hart, the original Mouth of the South. You, my friend Chris Lee, whatever the you are just a massive copycat. Because this is gimmick duplication, I've got one thing to say to you, Chris Lee. F you! It. I know it fell over the other day, but I'm going to give it another go because God loves a motherfucking triad, doesn't he? It's John! Oh my God, it's gonna get... Oh. Yep, the tripod fell over again because we're still using the shit equipment. Adam Blompier and Adam Parmesan are taking their sweet motherfucking time for getting back from New York City, the pair of pricks. So JBL likes the way the Ascension does their business. Oh, do you now, John? Of course you do, you fucking idiot. It makes absolutely no sense. The Ascension, they appear on television once every blue moon, and when they do, they're jobbed out within seconds. You like that business, do you, John? It makes no fucking business sense to me. Longest reigning champion in WWE SmackDown history, my arse. Idiot. You know how AJ Styles is claiming he's the new face that runs the place? He's not, you know, because he's the new heel that runs the place. Do you get it? Because face and heel, good guy and bad. F*** off, man. Didn't those stipulations for that match between Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles make very little sense? If AJ won, he got a championship match at Backlash against Dean Ambrose. If Dolph Ziggler won, he was added to the match with AJ and Ambrose to make it a triple threat, meaning that regardless of the result, AJ Styles was going to Backlash. Now, this would have made sense if WWE SmackDown General Manager Daniel Bryan had clarified the main event for Backlash included AJ Styles from the start, but he didn't. But you know, it just turned Daniel Bryan heel and it just stacked all the odds in the heel AJ Styles' favour, didn't it? It made fucking no sense. No sense at all. If Dolph Ziggler won the match, he'd be... I'm going to sneeze in a second. For fuck's sake. It's gone. Right, these are becoming more and more regular each week, so let's start a new movement, shall we? It's Otunga time, motherfuckers. And that moment where David Otunga suddenly realised that the Usos had the same birthday. Yes, that's the Usos, who are completely identical twins apart from an inch in height. One of them's an inch taller than the other. This is a detail that David Otunga seemingly just couldn't see with his own eyes, which means he's blind. So despite being put on the heel team at WWE SummerSlam at the weekend, Nikki Bella is quite clearly a face. I mean, that just makes, yeah. So make up your fucking minds, WWE, but at least in making a little bit of a hash of Nikki's return, you've gave me the ability to include Blazing Squad in another WTF Moments video because you have just flip-reversed your decision with no thought put into it, seemingly. She came back as a heel and now she's a face. Nothing changed that. It was just Renee Young interviewing in the ring as if she was a face all along. Just fucking makes no sense, man. Attention to detail. Slacking. Awful. Arseholes. Right then, let's have another go at this. Let's have a game of camera roulette. How many falls can this camera take before it gets smashed into smithereens? It's John O'Clock once. Oh my God, it's gone backwards this time. Yes, it's John O'Clock once again, motherfuckers. In that moment where John claimed that Nikki Bella made a successful return to SummerSlam. Ugh. Last night. Of course, I'll just leave that in. F it. Of course, SummerSlam happened 2 nights ago. Sunday. Aye, you said the wrong day, John, you silly pillock. It might be John O'Clock once again, it might be Otunga time. I can't f***ing remember who said this, but one of them called the Bella Buster the Bella Bomb. I almost said the Bella Bomb the Bella Buster, but I quickly flip-reversed it in my mind and got it right. I'm a sick guy. WTF is Jason Jordan doing there? What is it? Well, knows. Don't know. Don't care. David Otunga speaking Mandarin, WTF. David Otunga actually speaking at all, WTF. There's WTF everywhere. He's shit though, isn't he? He makes Byron Saxon look like Jim Ross. What a sorry state of affairs to be in, eh? Fuck me. Now it looks like that posh twat Adam Blompier has been given a job within WWE's graphics team because they've been using phonetic spelling on WWE SmackDown Live last night. As you can see there, Dolph Ziggler's not only a huge supporter of Susan G. Komen, he's also a huge supporter of the WWE WrestleMania reading challenge. Challenge? Challenge. Challenge? How would Blompier say it? WrestleMania challenge. Basically, they put a fucking R in, which means Blompier is spelling phonetically while working for WWE. Because he's posh, that's how you would say it. Challenge. 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 It's fucking challenge, I'll read, for fuck's sake. Right then, this might be the one, lads. This might be the one where I crack the fucking lens of the camera. It's done it! Oh my God, it's gone again. Who would have thought it, eh? And we have that moment where John claimed that AJ Styles needed to defeat Dolph Ziggler if he ever wanted to have any chance of getting his hands on Dean Ambrose's WWE World Championship. As we discussed earlier in this video, that is just f***ing wrong because of the stupid stipulations that meant whether AJ won or lost, he was in that match anyway, Backlash anyway, Backlash, he was anyway there, anyway. I'm not going to jump this time, otherwise I think the black belt in karate behind the camera, James Armstrong, might f***ing fly kick me in the face if I knock that camera over once more. But JBL, huh? What? But JBL called Dean Ambrose the WWE Champion. That, of course, is not the name of the belt. It's the WWE World Championship. Ah. Whoops. Broke my scepter again. Alright, CM Miz, they call him after last night. Fuck me, that promo was sensational, wasn't it? Yes, it might have been a worked shoot, as has become the norm, seemingly on Smack Talk. Talking Smack. Whatever the fuck that show's called on the network. But it just felt so real, didn't it? Because we all know how much pain Daniel Bryan is going in, that he can't wrestle anymore. WWE have put a halt to his career, but he clearly wanted to carry on. By God, it was television at its finest, I tell you. Heartstrings were pulled and everything. But at the end of the day, The Miz is right, you know. He does deserve more respect. I used to think the guy had a ton of X-Pac heat. You know, people hated him for the wrong reasons. But ever since night after WWE WrestleMania 32, where he took the Intercontinental Championship off Zack Ryder, he's just proven that he's a fucking good heel. Maurice has been on fire since joining her husband on screen. He's just fantastic, isn't he? He's the only proper heel in WWE today. He's the only guy that is universally hated by the entire WWE universe. And for that, I fucking love him. Which now means that not the entire WWE universe hates him, but 99.9% do, apart from this sick guy. Still, the point still stands though, yeah. We're rambling. Fucking hell, we're rambling. And that's it for all the WTF moments from WWE SmackDown Live. I might see you tomorrow for some WCPW loaded WTF moments, but as you probably know, the tapings take place tonight and tomorrow, so there might not be time. And then I'm off on Friday. So f*** knows when you'll see them. I don't give a shit. Tatty bye.